Salary provided by employer to employee not only include basic salary, allowances, contribution to retirement benefits, but also includes perquisites or perks like rent-free accommodation, medical facilities, car, etc. Perks can be divided into three categories: perks exempted for all employees, perks taxable for all employees, perks taxable only for specified employees. In this video, you would learn the taxability of rent-free accommodation. Rent-free accommodation is a perk which is taxable for all the employees of the company. An employee may be provided house along with furnishing or just the house. The former is called the rent-free furnished accommodation and the latter is rent-free unfurnished accommodation. Value of furnished rent-free accommodation will be value of unfurnished rent-free accommodation plus 10% of cost of furnishing plus hire charges. The provisions to calculate the value of unfurnished rent-free accommodation are mentioned in this slide. The application of the provisions of RFA can be better understood from the following illustration. Calculate the value of RFA of Mr. M with the following details. Basic salary 20,000 per month, bonus pay 2,000 per month, other taxable allowances 10,000 per month, cost of furnishing 1 lakh. Case 1. If Mr. M is a government employee, then the value of furnished rent-free accommodation will be the rent which is fixed by the government, that is 2,000 per month, and 10% of the cost of furnishing, which comes to 10,000. Totally, the taxable value of furnished rent-free accommodation of Mr. M will be 34,000. Case 2. If Mr. M is a non-government employee employed in Chennai, where the population is more than 25 lakhs, then the value of rent-free accommodation will be as follows. For finding out the value, the taxable value of furnished rent-free accommodation, first we need to find out the value of unfurnished rent-free accommodation. Since Mr. M stays in Chennai where population is more than 25 lakhs, then 15% of salary is taxable. Salary here is basic salary plus bonus pay plus all the taxable allowances, which sums up to 3,84,000. And 15% on 3,84,000 will be 57,600. Along with the value of unfurnished rent-free accommodation, cost of furnishing will be added, which is 10,000. Totally 67,600 is the taxable value of furnished rent-free accommodation of Mr. M if he is a non-government employee residing in a place where the population is more than 25 lakhs. Now you need to note here that FRV, that is fair rental value, which is 5,000 per month, should be ignored. Case 3. If Mr. M is a non-government employee employed in Trichy where population is 15 lakhs and other additional information being rent paid by the employer, hiring charges of the refrigerator, and rent paid by the employee, the value of furnished accommodation can be calculated in the following manner. Here, in this case, we need to understand that the house is a hired house. It is a rented house. It is not an owned house. Hence, the value of unfurnished rent-free house will be 15% of salary or actual rent paid, whichever is less. Here, 15% of salary is 57,600 and the actual rent paid is 60,000. So whichever is less, that is 57,600, will be value of unfurnished rent-free accommodation. Here we will add 10% of cost of furnishing, which is 10,000. Also, the employer provides a refrigerator to Mr. M for 2 months where he pays 1,000 rupees per month as hiring charges. So that hire charges amounts to 2,000. Totally, the value of furnished rent-free house is 69,600. Here, Mr. M also pays a concessional rent of 500 rupees per month towards the house. Hence, the total taxable value of furnished rent-free house will be value of furnished house, that is 69,600 minus the concessional rent paid by the employee, which is 6,000. Totally, the taxable value of furnished rent-free house will be 63,600. To conclude, rent-free accommodation is a perk taxable for all employees. Accommodation provided by the employer may be furnished or unfurnished. Taxable value of rent-free accommodation will be value of rent-free accommodation minus concessional rent paid by the employee. I hope this video has given an enhanced learning experience. Thank you.